Day 4 of Harley road trip. Had to change our route a little bit today. Originally planned on going to Three Rivers Harley, but it's closed, and to Rock and Roll Harley. It's closed, but we're gonna pick up a couple of extra ones that we didn't plan on stopping by because, well, now we have extra time. It's about a 430 mile day, so one of the shortest days that we've done since we've been here. We're gonna spend a lot of time going straight down, straight across Interstate 90, which goes across what I would consider the top of New York. Hotel stay last night. Cliff was out early. He was zonked.
Because I'm old.
Well, there's that. But we're getting our finishing touches packed away, getting stuff put up so that we can hit the bikes early. We're going to try to be in Geneva a little bit before they open there so that we can grab some breakfast or some coffee or something somewhere.
I feel like Craig telling me it's only 430 miles today is Craig trying to take it easy on the old guy after abusing him for days. I say I can take another 600 mile a day. Let's do it.
Well, good deal, because that's coming tomorrow. So we will see you at the first stop. First 50 miles of the day in at Geneva, Harley-Davidson. Haven't ever been here before. This is a new one for me. Looks like a pretty nice building, pretty new building. So I'm gonna go in, check it out, see what all they got, get some poker chips, and then head on down the road to Stan's Harley-Davidson. So we stopped off at Stan's Harley-Davidson, pretty sweet dealer. Lots of clothes, cheapest chips probably in the United States, about 4 of them for like $6, so really cheap. Getting some gas before we head into the Buffalo area to pick up American Harley and Buffalo Harley, about 40 miles from there. So should be a pretty easy, pretty quick stop and grab at those two, and then we're on into Pennsylvania. So we'll check in with you once we get there. Well, we made it down the road to American Harley. It's in the Niagara Falls area of North Tonawanda, Buffalo. So gonna go in, check it out, see what they've got, see what kind of bikes they've got, maybe t-shirts, and hopefully some chips, because that's what we're after today, chips. Stopped in at Buffalo Harley. Pretty big size dealer. I mean, really big building. They had a pretty nice antique bike area. Had all kinds of different stuff, FXRs, old police bikes, just all kinds of stuff. So pretty sweet dealer. Not a whole lot of new bikes. I think we counted 6 2025s in the building. But on to the next one. Next stop is Erie, Pennsylvania for Erie Harley.
It's a little eerie riding there with Craig.
So we'll see you at the next stop. Another, what, 100 miles or so?
Yeah.
100 miles knocked out. With having some monsters, so he's got some energy. Along with, he's got a bag of snacks hanging there on his bike. Little gas station snack as we're getting ready to go into Erie for the Harley there. Then we're heading another 100 miles over towards Cleveland, Akron area for Harley's there. But just needed to stop just to get some energy, some food, some stuff going. So we'll check in with you when we get to Harley. We made it to Western Reserve. Pretty nice dealership. Cliff got some wonderful stuff to pass out. I also got stuff. Awesome. Lots of bikes, lots of clothes, tons of t-shirts. Yeah, like tons of t-shirts. So if you're looking for a Harley shirt, come to Western Reserve. They've got a bunch of them. It's also their 25th anniversary, so that's maybe why they have so many. So we got one more to hit up, and then we're on to the hotel. So we stop in at Southeastern Harley, and Cliff gets the option to roll dice. And if he spells the word Harley, he gets a prize. Well, he did it. Spelled out Harley, and the prize that he gets is this fireplace, Harley-themed fireplace. The ownership here is going to be nice enough to ship it to him, since he can't take it on the bike. You know, it won't fit. But you know, just another one of those great family-owned dealers that just really goes above and beyond. We walked in, talked to one of the management guys, just wonderful here. So Cliff's talking to all the people about how he just won. So okay, so where are we? What?
We are at Southeast Harley-Davidson in Bedford Heights, Ohio, which is essentially Cleveland, Ohio, and family owned and operated since 1948. It's going in third generation family, so we're very proud of that we're still able to keep going.
And you've got some super neat, you know, things here that aren't at other dealers. Go ahead and talk about a little bit about those.
Yeah, so for instance, our parts department is an original 1926 Texaco gas station. Still has the original pumps and everything that was at that gas station. As of right now, we're sitting in a cafe that was all original from a cafe that we brought in. And 1946 diner car that we got from Leo's Diner in Massachusetts. That was brought in 1986, fully functional. We serve lunch and breakfast, and we close at 3 o'clock on the diner, but the store remains open. Elvis Presley's motorcycle that we acquired from him is 1975. That still has the title in his name that he rode around Graceland, so it's pretty cool. And if you see our motor clothes department, it's like a little city within a city with all the storefronts you can walk through and stuff like that, and just a lot of other neat relics around the dealership, old bikes. And 1919, we got a 38 Hill Climber, which is super rare. There's only meant to be a handful of those left. An original Excalibur car is sitting on top of the gas station. So yeah, other than motorcycles, there's a lot of cool stuff to see here.
Yeah. And what are your hours when you open? Because it's different for every dealer. We made them. The reason we're here is because the dealer wasn't open. So
yeah. So
glad we are.
Tuesday through Friday is 9 to 6. Saturday is 9 to 5. Then Monday we're closed. Sunday is 11 to 3.
Awesome. Any big events coming up here?
Man,
you don't have to be specific on dates or times or anything, but
I mean, every Saturday we're cooking food for people, which is free. We always have the coolers out. You know, there's going to be some cold beverages in there, beer, water, soda, whatever you want. We got a big sound show coming up August 9th, which brings in bikes from all over the country. It's like a national known sound show. They'll all be under our pavilion out there. Awesome. And if you want to see some wild sound stuff, man, it's amazing what some of these people put in the bikes. But we got our corn roast is August 22nd also, which is a really big event. It's kind of like a customer appreciation event. There'll be vendors, and we do like a bunch of corn, and the entry is this food, canned food.
Canned food.
We donate it all to the food bank, and we
Awesome.
usually fill up a couple trailers loads of food. You just missed Harley Ferrari night, which is really big, where we give away a raffle bike, and all those proceeds go to Breast Cancer Fund of Ohio. So
Awesome.
we
Very
donate a lot to them. So we're always doing something. Check our website.
Good
It's
deal.
always
Good
up
deal.
there.
Where can they find you?
Facebook. I mean, all the events are on Facebook. That's probably easiest for most
Yeah.
people. But you can also check out our website. But
Okay.
Southeast Harley on Facebook or Instagram.
Good deal. Good deal. What do you ride?
So this perks. I usually take something new every year.
Whatever you want.
But this year is a Lowrider ST.
Ah, you're my dude.
Super fun bike. I put the Rockford audio in it.
Yeah.
The Reinhardt exhaust, and dude, that thing just digs in the corners.
Yep.
I mean, typically I would get like a road glide or street glide,
Yep.
but
An
it's
ST
fun
is,
to have something a little more sporty.
An ST is like a mini road glide. I mean,
It is. No, it's cool. Dude, it's so fun to get in the corners and just.
Yeah. What color?
Oh, it's a midnight. Yeah, midnight Firestorm.
Nice.
So it's a cool looking bike, man. I'm enjoying the heck out of it so
Yeah.
far. I might even do one again next year.
What's your favorite bike? Any era, any bike? What's your favorite one? If you could have one that's your baby, what are you picking?
Oh man. I mean, the road glide. I really do like the road glide. Talking every single era, there's been so many cool bikes
Yeah.
out, man. It's hard to. Been a handful of awesome CVOs that have come out. Even back to a Wide Glide 3 was a cool
Yeah.
bike back in the day, man. There's just so many cool bikes. It's hard to pick one,
Yeah. Yeah. What's one that you think Harley missed it on? Like they just didn't transfer to the consumer.
What I'm going to call the new Sportsters.
I agree with you. I love the new Sportsters. I've ridden it 3 or 4 times and I love it. But it's definitely a niche market. You got to have somebody who, likes doesn't want the Harley classical engine in something.
Yeah, if we get a used 1200 custom, it's full of chrome.
Yeah.
It's traditional Harley. Sound. I mean,
Yeah.
Nothing better than a sounding Sportster with
Oh,
an
yeah.
exhaust on it. We'll sell those used instantly.
Yep.
So, I don't know. The 975S and stuff, they perform well.
Yeah.
It's a great bike.
Well, the Sportster S, it's got the same engine as the Pan America, and
Yeah.
people love those. It's the same engine. It's just a different style of bike.
It's a different style of bike.
So-
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the electric motorcycle.
Oh, God.
Oh, you tried to forget about that. We understand.
We did. As you see, we have a charging station out
Yeah.
there. We're not a live wire dealer anymore. It was a big money loser for
For sure.
But unfortunately, for the people who have rode the bike,
It's a fun.
it's
a fun
it's a
one to
hell of
have.
a fun bike to freaking ride,
Yeah.
man. It really is. But
It just
they
does-
missed the price point.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think for most people who would want one of those bikes, it would just be adding to the collection
Yeah.
of the traditional stuff
Yeah.
they already have.
It's,
And
hey,
that,
I've got one.
that would just be something, hey, I want to go. It's like a Harley guy who's got a sport bike in the garage
Yeah.
and just wants to get a thrill of some speed. The live wire could do that for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But not for what the price point was. And in the sport mode, they didn't last very long.
No. No.
But yeah, man, we really appreciate you guys coming
Yeah,
out and
it-
visiting the dealership.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been to a ton of dealers, and I think I'm down to 98 total in the United States that I haven't
Wow.
been to. And the family owned and operated ones just have a special feel to them.
Yep, we don't like all the corporate stores and these big conglomerates that own 5, 10, all these dealerships. We don't attack you when you come through the door.
No.
We don't. We
You
don't try to
attack,
sell you.
But what
It's
I can say is,
welcoming.
Yeah.
you welcomed us. And Craig and I were at a dealership in New York City the other day, and I wasn't even paying attention. We walked in, and he said, "This is the worst dealer," and I was like, "Huh?" And he goes, "Think about it. We walked in, not one person said hello, not one salesman got up, not one person asked where we're from. Nobody even greeted us. We had to pick out the chips to get the cashier to talk to us." He said nobody said anything, but the family-owned dealers, you walk in and they're friendly and they're nice and whatever you need and where are you guys from and continuing on, and it's just a totally different
Yeah.
feel.
And of course, we, just like any dealer, we want to sell motorcycles,
Oh, yeah.
but we want to give people a good experience. That's why
Well,
that's why we're still around after
Yep.
78 years, is because, you know, we want to make friends with people.
Yeah.
That's
Well, and
what it's all
people
about.
come back. You
Yeah,
know, when you
absolutely.
have a good experience your first time buying one, you come back,
Mhm.
and then you have a good experience your second time, you come back, and you keep coming back because of that experience. And that's
Yeah.
what the family-owned, you know, dealers do. They just have that special. It's like your family.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't put it any better way. But anyone who watches, we welcome, man. Come visit us. We'll be here with open arms, and events, anything. We'll cook for people. We're all about just having new faces around the dealership.